Hey there, my Langley artists. Happy 2021. Yay! Happy New Year. We made it. No more 2020. Whew. All right. I'm excited for us to start our first project of the new year. We're going to do something that is not super difficult. It's kind of a review. We have done something like this before. You are going to draw something from real life. And remember, that type of art, that genre of art is called a still life. And a still life is something that you draw from real life. When you draw something from real life, your eyes and your brain and your hand work together as a team. So you are going to get a coffee cup or a teacup from your house. Now ask your parents, make sure it's okay, like don't use one that's really special to your parents. And you have to be careful with them because they could break if you drop them. So here's a coffee cup I grabbed from my house. I grabbed 3 different shapes for you to see because yours does not have to be the shape of mine. Here's another one. And don't worry about the designs on it because you're going to do your own design. So I have my Star Wars. I have this shape and this shape. I think to draw for today, I'm going to do this shape. So I've now decided that this is the coffee cup I'm going to draw. So when I'm drawing my coffee cup today, I'm going to be looking at it. So I'm going to sit my coffee cup right here, and I'm going to have you guys watch me draw for a little bit before I show you what it's going to look like, okay? Because when you watch me draw, when you watch Miss Jones draw, you're seeing what I'm looking at and how I'm going so slow. So we're working on the still life, and we're also going to add perspective, meaning that we're going to have it sitting on a table. We're going to make it really big because it's going to be close to us, and we're going to add patterns to make it interesting. And we're going to work on complex patterns because you guys are getting to be my older artists. So here we go. I'm looking at what I'm drawing, and I'm first going to draw. Oh, and I want to make this so big because I'm going to start kind of in the middle of my paper and have it go down because I don't want to make it just so small at the bottom because my whole picture is going to be just this coffee mug or this teacup. So I don't want to make it too small. So here we go. I'm noticing the lines. I'm noticing that this is not a flat object. It has 3 dimensions, so I'm going to draw my curve line at the bottom. I'm also going to notice that I can see like around the top of my coffee mug. So I can see inside. So I'm going to kind of I'm not going to make it completely like a circle because I'm not looking at it like this. And then I'm going to notice my handle. So if you guys are looking at Miss Jones, you're noticing, what am I looking at? I'm looking at my coffee mug. I'm not paying attention to other things. I'm not messing with my hair. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at the coffee mug. Now, here is the coffee mug that I just drew. It's not perfect, but you can tell what I was looking at. Now, what I'm going to get you guys to do after you draw your still life is you want to have your still life sitting on a table, like Miss Jones said. So I said that was perspective because now you have some space. You have your table, your coffee mug, and your wall back there. So that's why you're adding space, perspective, all right? Now, I could add my coffee mug sitting on a saucer because I like to have mine sitting on like a little small plate. And then I'm going to start adding some designs. I said I wanted you guys to add some interesting, complex patterns. You all have been working on patterns and designs a lot with Mrs. Jones this year. Patterns and designs make your art go from, oh, that looks cool, to, whoa, that looks really interesting. So the more that you guys practice and try new patterns, the much more interesting your artwork is going to become. So that's just my handle. And then I think down here I'm going to maybe I want to make it look really so it looks like a 3D object. I'm going to do some curved lines there. See, I'm leaving some space. All right, so now I have all this space in between here to make my patterns a lot more complex. So, what could I do? Maybe if I do this zigzag. Now this is not complex because that would just be A, A, B. But to make it complex, I'm going to do this. And let's see. All right, a little more complex, huh? And then what if I even did this at the bottom? So that has become a much more complicated, complex pattern because I have AA, B, C, 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 D, C, B, A, A. See how complex that pattern got? And now I'm going to repeat it. Oh, I should probably do it the same way I did before. There we go. So we are going to work on our patterns on our coffee mug next week, but if you want to practice, you can do that, and then we're going to add some colors in there. I'm so proud of you. You guys have been doing such a great job on your artwork, but I want you to be even better. So I want you to slow down. I want you to practice. And when you don't have to just draw a coffee mug, maybe you're going to draw some like a lamp at your house or a pair of shoes. So practice your artwork, work on becoming the best artist you can be. Of course, have fun. Don't have to copy Miss Jones's. Look at your Google Classroom because I'm going to have your Google Slides with all your information for this project. I love you guys. Do your very best. Do your very best. Bye.